So welcome to my second part on computation of personal income tax. Computation of personal income tax. So we're still dealing with question number 5 in the final exam past paper, which says Wadi and Mumbe have provided the following information regarding their source of earnings for the year 2023. So there's a source and then the name of the person. So in the previous video, the part 1 of this lesson, I already answered for Wadia. So today I'll be answering for Mumbe. I'll be answering for Mumbe. So I'll read the question for the sake of us getting it how we are going to be applying what we are going to be applying as we are answering this question. So I have former employment Mumbe. I'll stick to Mumbe because that's one I'm doing the computation. Former employment Mumbe 160,000. Farming Mumbe has got 200,000. Consultants net Mumbe 0. Rental incomes Mumbe 16,000. Royalties for Mumbe royalties is 6,000. So the income from consultants, rentals, royalties are after deduction of the relevant withholding taxes. So we are told that these after deduction of the WHT withholding taxes. So the requirement is that kindly prepare the respective payable tax schedule for the year for Wadia and Mumbe for the tax year 2022. So me, I'm going to calculate for Mumbe because for Wadia we already calculated the tax due or the tax payable in the previous video. So in this video we are calculating for Mumbe. Once more, my name is Dr. Consistency from Courseman Tutorial. We provide extra lessons in various courses from first year up to third year. So do well by texting me on WhatsApp. I'll put my number in the description. Please text me a question. I'll be able to make a video and send it here. Right. Share, subscribe, invite friends so that we learn together and excel together in academics. Let's handle this question. So as I've been saying, taxation is a simple course provided you understand the law, because taxation is law. What does the law say? So on this question is from personal income tax. That's a hint number 2 I want to address. Whenever I see a question in exam, ask yourself, this question is from which topic, so that you do not do anything parallel to what the topic is all about. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the computation for Mumbe to see the tax payable. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to say personal income tax. I'm writing the title myself here for the sake of learning, but in the exam, personal income tax computation, because I want us to see that what we are dealing with now is personal income tax computation. Okay, so personal income tax computation, you write the name of the person. Who is this person? Mumbe. Mumbe's, personal income tax, but if I say Mumbe and personal is one and the same thing. So Mumbe's income tax schedule, because we are asked to come up with a tax schedule. So Mumbe's Mumbe's income tax schedule. You can put for the tax year 2022. Okay, so that now we know what we which tax year are you computing those computations. So now how do we do? You write here source. So after writing the source, you write non-farming. So now here where we're writing non-farming, we are going to put income that do not come from farming. Okay, we're going to put farming income. Income, and then don't forget to put a dot on that side. Okay, once you put that, you come here where there is source. You go check. Mumbe has got the following incomes. He gets some income from employment. He also gets some income from farming. How much is from employment? 160. How much is from farming? 200. Then we go and and actually put where we are supposed to say formal employment. That's the source, formal employment. So from formal employment, Mumbe gets, okay, I'll put it here. He gets 160,000. So on farming, just put a 0 or a dash. So the total will be 160,000. Okay, another source is farming. You write here farming. And then on formal employment, just put a 0. So on farming here, that's where we are going to put it. That's where we are going to put a 200,000. They state that he gets a 200,000. So the total there will be 200,000. So having that, another thing that we add here is royalties. Okay, royalties. Now royalties, how do we put royalties? We gross it up. I'll show us how to gross up. How do we gross up? We are given that royalties is 6,000. So we get this 6,000 and be able to gross it up, because we are told that the amount there is after the relevant deductions. Now here we want to get the gross before the deduction. So this is what we actually do. We just do that. We put our 6,000, we multiply it by 85. We know that withholding tax is 15%. So we are going to multiply by 85 over 100. So 85 over 100 multiplied by 6,000, the answer will come here. We are actually going to get 705,059. So what do we put here? 0. Where we add, we get 7059. Put there. So from here we total this, we total that, we total that. Okay, so when we total this, we are supposed to get 167,059. We're just adding 167. We just get 160 plus 7,000 is 160, like that. So here when we add, we get the same 100,000. And then here when we add, we'll get when we add 160 plus 200, 160 plus 160 plus 200,000 is 360 plus now plus 750 plus 7059. So it will be actually 367,059. Direct computation. No much mathematics. It's just a simple addition. Taxation is simple. Okay, so we get that now. 167,059. Now, this amount, we must tax it. We need to tax it. Okay, we want to apply the tax bands. So as of 2022, the tax bands that were relevant are the following. We are going to say that the first 61,200 we tax that is 0%. And the answer will come here to be 0. Okay, now the second 24,000 is taxed at 20%. Okay, our answer will come here as 4,800 upon the computations. And then the third 25,200 will be taxed at 30%. What do we get? We'll get a 7,560. Okay. Now, when we add the 3, they'll give us 110,400. So anything above 110,400 will be taxed at 37.5%. So we are going to say 167,059 minus 110,400. We see the balance, so the balance is 56659. This balance, so we write balance after we do that relevant calculation. The balance is 56659. So this balance will be taxed at 37.5%. So when we do those computations on the calculator, we are getting 21247. Upon this, we add these three numbers. Okay. Before we add, we shouldn't forget also to apply the relevant tax rate here on the 200 from farming income. So we come and put it farming income. Farming income. How much was farming income? It was 200. It was 200,000. What is the rate? So we already know that the rate is 10% for farming income. So 10% will result into us having a 20,000. Now this 20,000, we add now these numbers here. We must be able to get a total of 5353607. So this is what we call tax payable. Tax payable. Now from the tax payable, we need to be able to remove the tax already paid at source. We need to remove the tax paid at source, which we call our WHT, withholding tax. So withholding tax, we already computed our withholding tax here, 7059. So that's the amount we are going to less here, 7059. So when we less that one, we are going to get when we less we are going to get, when we less that one, we are going to get 52548. This will be our tax due. This will be our tax due. So this is how we handle a question on personal income tax. So this will have so this is the end of this question. 7059. So this is the end of this question. So that's how we handle a question on personal income tax. This is how we do the calculation. Have the source. When they give you a net, you gross it up. When they give you a gross, you just take it as it is when it comes to royalties, and we only add royalties here. So we have that amount. So apply the relevant tax band for a person who is taking taxation. The first thing to know that you are a student who is taking taxation is you should understand the tax band. If you don't understand the tax band, then we doubt that you are taking taxation. We really doubt. We highly doubt that you are a student who is doing taxation. So this is the end of on personal income tax, the question that we had. Share this video with friends so that you'll be able to benefit as well from this.